When I hit burnout, it wasn't because I had too many tasks. It was because I was carrying too many things in my head. Ideas, decisions, unfinished projects, conversations I hadn't closed, and questions I hadn't answered. It was relentless, and it was invisible until I broke. Ahoy and welcome to the Captain's Log. You can't lead well if you can't think clearly, and you can't think clearly if your mind is overloaded. Most leaders are carrying way too much in their heads, and they're doing it silently. And while AI promises leverage, it will only amplify the chaos if your system is disorganized. This episode is about creating space in your mind by externalizing what you're holding and building a system that can carry it for you. So many leaders I work with are overwhelmed, not because of tasks, but because of the unclosed loops, mental clutter, scattered ideas, unfinished decisions, and when they try to layer AI on top of that, it just scales the noise. AI reveals the quality of your system, and if your mental system is chaotic, it won't save you. It'll expose you. The pattern is simple. When your internal system is overloaded, clarity, presence, and strategic thinking break down. The solution isn't to do more, it's to externalize the mess and build structure around it. That's why I built a second brain system. It's a system I use every day. It's a system I built for myself. And I didn't build it for productivity. I built it for survival, for leadership clarity. And before I build anything, before I use any AI tools, I stabilize what's in my head. I regularly ask, where am I still carrying things that belong in my system? And I use my second brain to dump, sort, and structure everything so I can create space to think, lead, and be present again. You don't have to carry it all in your head. And if you want to lead well, you just can't. You need to start externalizing your thinking. You need to build a system that can hold your clarity, and then you can scale that with intention. Where are you still mentally overloaded? What's one area of your leadership you're trying to hold entirely in your head? And what would be possible if you gave it somewhere else to live? If you'd like to do this exercise and start organizing your thinking, I've created a free ebook that explains the entire process and how to set up your own second brain system. This is especially important if you want to reduce cognitive fatigue and prepare your mind and your business to start leveraging AI tools more effectively. The link to download the ebook is below, so you can just go down there and just click the link. And inside the book, I'll walk you through a guided process to map out everything you've been carrying in your head. You'll get a downloadable spreadsheet where you can start entering that information, and you can begin the process of sorting and closing loops and making sense of it all. That's the foundation to building your second brain. And if you'd like support with it, I've also created a custom GPT called Brain Surgeon. So you can take the spreadsheet, you can upload it directly, and it will help you begin structuring your system. And if you'd prefer a ready-made solution, a second brain system, I've built a full system in Notion. It's the exact system that I use and the one that I've used to help CEOs and leaders create more clarity. And now we're actually even building automations and AI systems on top of that now that we've got that foundation. And if you're looking for community support, you're not alone. There's a lot of people going through this at the moment with all the change that's going on in the world. So I've started a community. It's called The Leadership. And it's a space for founders, CEOs, and change makers who are navigating this wave of complexity and reinvention. We're all doing it together. And some members are just getting started, while others are already deep in systems thinking and AI implementation. But we're all showing up with curiosity, building clarity, and we're solving real problems. And we're even having fun along the way, believe it or not. If that sounds like your kind of crew, we'd love to have you aboard. So to start, just grab the ebook and take the first step. And I'd love to see how you go with that process. So do comment below. if you have a go at the exercise in the book. And that's it for this episode of The Captain's Log. And as always, until next time, hold fast.